Fight Fiend Forecast. I'm Joseph, the host, and yes, I am back. Better late than never. I missed the early prediction show, so I'm not going to go through the full card predictions, but I just watched the weigh-ins and the face-offs, and I'm ready to give you some picks, some parlays, and you're all wondering where Loaf is. Loaf's not here, but I got someone better than Loaf, Dreadstocks from the Discord. He's here with a pint of pink Whitney. We're going to have a shot. Everybody crack a shot. We're going to have some fun here. We're going to make some money. This is kind of a sketchy betting card. I'm not looking to bet too much, but I like my lock of the week. I'm 6 in a row. My underdog of the week, Steve Garcia, he got canceled, so I have to find a new dog of the week. But the dog of the week master, Dreadstocks, is here, and he's going to help me find a dog of the week that we both really like. I'm pumped up to finally have a special guest here. He's going to make a bet as well. Bet365 is pulled up. Discord is pulled up. We are ready to go. Let's have a shot there, Dreadstocks. And this guy, he's on my Discord, absolutely free. So hit the link in the bio below. You get access to some free bets. And I've been betting the past week. I know we didn't have fights, but we had some NBA bets, NFL bets, and looking at these bets, we've been crushing bets. And if you look at the Discord, Joseph's wins there. I've just been posting wins left, right, and center on NBA, NFL. Not so much the NHL, a little bit sketchy. Is what it is. I'm not playing hockey right now. Maybe that's just the hockey gods getting back to me. So I'm going to keep it at the NBA, NFL. But finally, we are back. UFC Austin, we got some fights. And we had the PFL bet too that I posted. So make sure you get in Discord. You're going to see everything. You're going to get some early access. The lock was out there early. The dog, the props. You got to be in Discord. I know the show's late, but if you're in Discord, everything was early. Dreadstocks, he's my neighbor. He's been in Discord since day one. He's a day oneer. Just like many day oneers in this great forecast lobby. I want to see some people join that Discord and join Patreon because Joseph's wins, those are for people that join Patreon for only $5 a month. So $5 and they're getting all these dubs, and the Platinum Forecasters are pleased. They're not leaving for $5 a month, let me tell you that. So if you want in on Patreon, let's do a giveaway right now. Put hashtag UFC Forecast. Put your 3 outcomes on this card that you think are going to hit 100%. So you're all confident after the fight that, oh, this guy should have won, this guy should have won, right? Well, tell me beforehand, 3 fighters, how you think they're going to win. Put hashtag UFC Forecast. If you get all 3 right, you're going to get Patreon access on Discord until 2024. I'm going to do it again. Nobody has won yet. This is the 4th time in a row. I can feel somebody going to get that Patreon for absolutely free just by entering this giveaway.
Somebody has to win.
Somebody has to, man. Last week, not last week, but the last card, we had like 2 or 3 just one off. I know it's tricky. Some of these favorites just drop the bag, but let's try to play it safe here if we can. This, like I said, this is a little bit of a sketchy betting card, so let's get right into it here. Enough rambling on. We're going to talk about the cancellations. So,
I mean, it should be an easier card to bet on with, what, 4 less fights?
4 less fights, exactly. So Dan Hooker, he's out, but we got a short notice opponent in for him, Jaylen Turner, and Hooker just beat Hooker.
I guess it would be 3 less fights. Then.
Hooker just beat Turner. So now Turner stepping in. I feel like Bobby Green was preparing for a tougher matchup, but we're going to talk about that one. And these 3, we are not happy about these 3 getting canceled. Like I said,
one of them I don't care about.
Which one don't you care about? Khalil Roundtree and Azmat Mirzakhanov?
No, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's going to be a banger. And Mirzakhanov's out with, what's that? Anomia?
And,
spelled weird as fuck.
Cannonier.
Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier, Roman Dolidze.
Garcia.
That was going to be a good middleweight fight.
I don't care about that fight.
Yeah, you didn't care about that, but that was my dog of the week, Steve Garcia. I thought he was getting the KO against Mel Gazelle Costa there. I didn't think he should be a favorite. I don't think much of him. I think Steve Garcia has hands. He knocked out Chase Hooper. We just seen Chase Hooper get that win. Yeah. $3 for Steve Garcia. I think we were going to triple our money there, and the KO was 5x as well. So, and we got my dog Benson in the house here. Pull him up, Lucas. I don't know if I showed anybody on YouTube yet. I named him after the great Benson Henderson, the champion, and now he's making his UFC forecast now called the Fight Fiend Forecast debut. The little puppy.
Oh,
He's only 5 months old. He's not into betting or anything like that, but he's here to motivate us and make sure we win so we can keep him fed.
He likes to watch.
Yeah, he likes to watch too, loves to watch the fights. So those are the cancellations. Everybody made weight, so this is the post-weigh-in face-off show. Everybody made weight. We're good to go.
And they looked good.
They look good on the scale. Everybody looked ripped. And looking at the odds, let's look at these odds at the start of the card here. First fight of the night, Jamie Lynn Horth versus Veronica Hardy. No, I'm not doing the full card predictions, but we're going to start off looking at these odds. We got the Canadian coming in as a favorite. She did have a 100% finish rate. Then she won her first fight by a decision. I feel like she's getting this one done, man. She's a favorite here. Maybe too big of a favorite. I like her to win. It's a girl's fight. I don't know if I'm going to be betting it too much.
Avoid it.
Yeah, we say avoid it, but then I think about the parlay that me and Knuckleheads made, Tim at Knuckleheads, and we have Jamie Lynn Horth money line, so stay tuned till the end. I got a parlay together with Jamie Lynn Horth, my Canadian. Tim from Knuckleheads is from New York, USA, but he likes this Canadian here, Jamie Lynn Horth, women's fight, but I don't know. Maybe she's too big of a favorite. I don't see her getting the finish. Maybe just a decision, clean decision. I like her to win this one, though. A little bit of Canadian bias, but I think we're going to get the job done. 157. Bookies don't want to lose money on this one. Next fight, I think the favorite's getting it done. Wellington Turman against Jared Gooden. Gooden's, he was outside. He got cut from the UFC, and he was outside doing good, and then he came back in, and he just doesn't look UFC caliber. I think he belongs outside the UFC now. Wellington Turman, you could say the same thing. Make the same case for this guy. I don't know if he's UFC caliber, but he is training with some pretty high-level guys. Alex Poton Pereira, the champion, and Glover Teixeira. So if he's training with them, let's take him to win here. He's the favorite. Bookies don't want to lose money on him either. But some underdogs are going to come through, and I'm scared the underdogs that are priced very wide might come through. So let's see if we can snipe some. Coming up on this card, we got Ior Pretoria with a new chest tattoo. He's got Jesus on the cross on his chest. I think that's a little bit much for a tattoo, especially on your chest. So he must be very religious or whatever. That's some tattoo. He's fighting Rodolfo Bellato. And Bellato just fought on the Dana White Contender Series. Got the win. Second time on the Contenders. Looked good his second time there. Got the knockout win. I think he's going to get the KO here.
That's a big price difference.
It's a big price difference. I don't think this is a big underdog that's going to hit. Like, nope. Eeyore's been getting knocked out. We're going to pull up his Tapology here. This guy's chin, I don't think we can trust it. I think Bellato has some steam coming into this fight. Pumped up after that contract. I think the UFC wants him to win this fight. I mean, Ior, he lost to Carlos Olberg in the first round by KO, and he lost to Nikolai Nagamaru in the second round by KO. He beat Shogun Rua and then did a very disrespectful dance on him there. That was his only win inside the UFC. I don't love the win. Shogun Rua is very old and retired after that fight, so he's basically 0-2 in the UFC. Chin not great. I don't know if it's going to hold up here. I really don't. So I'm not going with him. $4, like you said, like, if that underdog hits, then I guess the bookies are winning on that one, but I don't see that happening. Next fight, we got a coin flip here. 172 against 210. I think there's value in either side. So whoever you like, probably go with your gut feeling on this one. We got Drakkar Klose and Joe Selecki. I'm leaning Drakkar Klose. I think he's better on the feet. I think he can avoid takedowns and that submission of Joe Selecki. That's going to be his path of victory, and I don't think he's going to get it. He's 210, slight underdog. I do like some underdogs on this card. I know we're taking all favorites, but I got to go with the slight favorite here. Drakkar Klose. He's going to do too much in a decision. It's going to be competitive at times, I think, but he'll get it done. It was a very intense face-off. The fist was in the face of Selecki. I don't know if Selecki was talking shit about Drakkar Klose, something like that, but Drakkar Klose had words to say at the face-off. He's pumped up, ready to go, so watch the face-off. You might have some more confidence in the Drakkar Klose pick. Next up, we got Zach Reese against Cody Brundage. And these prelims are pretty weak. I'm running through it pretty quick. We got Reese coming off the Contender Series win, pumped off the contract, and I'm backing another guy off the contract win against Cody Brundage. Brundage is a big underdog again, and last time
I'm taking him.
You're taking Brundage?
Yeah.
No, you're too high. Listen, Brundage last time, he won that fight by a DQ to Jacob Malkoon, and he was getting dominated. And he should have lost that fight. He got hit in the back of the head, and he won by a DQ, disqualification for Malkoon. So I think in this fight, the UFC is not going to allow the debuter, Zach Reese, who has a lot of hype behind him. They're not going to allow him to lose this. Like, no way. And at 144 on Betway, I think that's incredible value. I think he should be a bigger favorite, dude. No, he's 136 now. There's money coming in. I really like him. If you want to go Brundage, go ahead. Like, he's a sneaky dog. He is a sneaky dog. But
I mean, he just has to turn around and get hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, but I wouldn't rely on getting DQ'd. And at $3.25, he's growing as the underdog. I don't love the Cody Brundage play. Let's pull up him on Tapology here. We're not going to pull up everybody on Tapology. We seem to be doing the full card prediction, but we're running through it quick. We got to give the people the picks, make sure everybody gets fed and stays away from these greasy-ass fights. Cody Brundage 9-5. That's a greasy record. You're not going to want your money on that guy.
Hey, but it could be 10-5 after tomorrow.
No way. He lost 3 here in a row. Cedric Dumas, Rodolfo Vieira, Michael Olazechuk. Yeah, but Trayshawn Gore. That was a good win, man. Round 1. Caught him with a right, overhand right, and then ground strikes. Dalcha Lungambula. Guillotine choke in round 1. And then his last fight, that was an illegal elbow to the back of the head DQ. That 3-fight losing streak there, I don't love it. I know that Trayshawn Gore win looks good and Dalcha Lungambula. But he did have a decision loss to Nick Maximoff. Lost to William Knight too, man, by knockout. I think Zach Reese will have his way. Likely find the finish. I like the money line as well. Pretty high confidence in Zach Reese this weekend. And next up, we got a women's fight that I don't want to really talk about. This fight's going the distance. Play the fight to go the distance. I don't know who's getting their hand raised. Whoever the judges think won the fight, obviously, it's going to be close. It's going the distance. Let's have a shot here. This is a greasy one, eh?
Where's the...
We're looking where?
The mix.
The mix? The mix.
The mix.
Yeah, this is a greasy fight. I'm playing it to go the distance, right? And it's 150 for the fight to go the distance. That's a better price than some of these fighters just to win, right? So that's in a parlay that me and Knuckleheads made. Stay tuned till the end. I'll give that to you. He has Julia, but for the pick, I'm going Miesha Tate. I think she's hotter. Not much to talk about this fight. I don't want you to put your money on these girls to win. Put your money on this fight to go the distance or over 1.5. Have a drink and have fun. Yes, sir. And next up, we got a high confidence pick for me. Another favorite. And the last fight was the first underdog I took. Miesha Tate, 210. Greasy fight. Don't even know if she's going to win it.
Don't take it.
Don't even take it, right? So I wouldn't even consider it a pick, an underdog pick. It's a coin flip. So this fight here, we got a favorite. Punahele Soriano against Dustin Stolfus. Now this is the one where you had Stolfus. That has me worried because Stolfus looked good at the weigh-ins and at the face-offs. He did look good, man. Now, we're going to pull him up on Tapology.
But he doesn't look good on the bookies.
He doesn't look good on the bookies, and he doesn't look good on Tapology, man. He's another guy with the chin that you can't put your money on, you can't trust. And you look at Punahele Soriano, let's look at him first. He's coming in here, getting the KO, in my opinion. You can double your money on that play. You could put it in a parlay if you have confidence in that. Now, his last 4 fights, he lost 3. Not a good look. Roman Kopylov knocked him out cold. Kopylov's a high-level striker. And his other loss was to Brendan Allen, who just beat Paul Craig, so that's a good loss. His win, Dalcha Lungambula, overhand left. Lungambula seems to be getting knocked out by those overhand lefts or rights. So, not much to really look at for his wins. He did knock out Dusko Todorovic, so he has hands. I know Punahele has hands, he has power. I think he's getting this one done. Looking at Dustin Stolfus, got knocked out to Abus Magomedov. Magomedov doesn't look great right now. Just lost to Kyber Hallow. Gassed out. He lost to Gerard Mershit. He lost to Rodolfo Vieira in the 3rd round by submission. I don't like Dustin Stolfus. Let's see his win there.
Yeah, no, I don't anymore either.
14-5. Not a horrible record. Not as bad as Cody Brundage. Beat Dwight Grant. Unanimous decision. But, if you're going to rely on him to get a decision win, I think it's going to be greasy. He did beat Joe Pyfer, but look at that. It was a slam arm injury. Like, he didn't even deserve that win, essentially, and that was on the Contender Series. Got him to the UFC. I wouldn't put your money on the underdog here. I do like the favorite a lot. Punahele Soriano. I'll flip back to him here. He had a couple canceled bouts. He was supposed to fight Fluffy Anthony Hernandez twice and Cedric Dumas. He has a win over Jamie Pickett. And like I said, beat Dusko, Todorovic, and Delcha Lungambula. So he kind of needs a big win here. He lost 3 in the UFC. But Brendan Allen, Roman Kopylov, the Nick Maximoff by split decision. Well, it is what it is. It's a split decision. Wrong end of the stick there. Judges probably got that one wrong, essentially. I think this is one he's going to get done. This should be a scheduled win. Punahele Soriano. He's also training at Extreme Couture. That gym has been doing very good. Champion Sean Strickland should be giving this guy some advice to get that KO win. He has power, and I think he's going to figure it out here. And next up, this is where it gets interesting. I'm going dog for the next 4 fights. I'm going Clay Guida in this one against Joaquim Silva. Silva's a 130 favorite here. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't know why he's such a favorite. He looked good, and then he got knocked out to Arman Tsarukyan. Clay Guida has a ton of experience, 41 years old. The Carpenter. I'm a Carpenter. A little bit biased on this one, but looking at this, he's been actually loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. I thought it was win, loss. Doesn't seem to be the case. He lost his last 2 fights. Chase Hooper, Rafa Garcia. And he beat Scott Holtzman by a split decision. He's barely getting this done. Honestly, I might have to switch my... I don't even know this.
He's not getting it done.
He's not getting it done. Man, this is a greasy fight. I feel like the Carpenter's getting it done, though. Something tells me, like, one of these 350 favorites are going to get it done. This could be it, the Carpenter. He's going to lay the hammer and get her done.
He's not it.
He's 41. It's do or die.
Old.
Then he should be hanging them up.
He should have already.
Well, this is it. If he loses, he has to hang them up at this point. But man,
his last loss.
Maybe he should have. But I feel like he has another win left in the tank. This should be a scheduled win. Like I said on a previous prediction, there's some scheduled wins on this card, and I think this is one of them. You can't necessarily look at the odds and make that a big distraction from what you want to do with the pick. You just got to pick with what your gut says, what you're feeling. You can't let the odds fool you sometimes. But we're going to look at Sherdog, because Sherdog said he was win-loss here. I got it finally pulled up. Wi-Fi's slow right now. Clay Guida, the Carpenter. Come on, buddy. I thought he was win-loss. He is. It says he's win-loss here. Where's that fight to fucking Chase Hooper? It's not here on Sherdog. That's weird. The Hooper, yeah, that's weird. The Hooper loss isn't even there on Sherdog, so got to be careful where you do your research, I guess. Got to be very careful. This tells me different on Tapology. Clay Guida has been in so many close fights. I know that loss to Claudio was bad, but split decision to Mark Madsen. Mark Madsen just got knocked out to Jared Gordon, though, as I say that. But he had a close decision loss to Bobby Green, who's on this card. And he beat Billy Q by a decision. Like I said, I feel like this is a scheduled win for Guida. I'll leave him my pick. I'll ride with it. You might want to ride with Dread Stocks on this one. And stay tuned for my Dog of the Week, because my Dog of the Week has been a Fade of the Week. This could be him. This could be the Dog of the Week for me, so stay tuned. We're almost done with these predictions. Next up...
Could be a fade. Who knows?
Next up, we got... a coin flip fight. I'm going with the slight underdog here. Calvin Gastelum against Sean Brady. I think this fight will go the distance. It's a great price for the fight to go the distance. It's 185, I believe. Could be 180 now. And Tim at Knuckleheads thinks that Brady's going to win this fight. Dreadstocks believes Brady's going to win this fight. But I'm going Gastelum. But everybody agrees this fight's going the distance. So the sharp play is this fight to go the distance. And the price on that right now, I will pull it up for the frig of it. I know it was 180, 185. It still should be around there. Sharp money. And I guess it's even sharper now. It's plus money, 205. That's crazy. It was a coin flip, and it was even favored for the fight to go the distance. Now I'm seeing 205 for this fight to go the distance. That's going to be on one of my parlays, so the odds are going to be even better. Even better. Sharp money should come in on that fight to go the distance. I got money in the account, and at the end I'm going to make some bets. That's going to be on it, 100%. I like the fight to go the distance. Not betting either fighter to win, though. And next up, we got my favorite fight of the night, Rob Font and Deiveson Figueiredo. If you've been following my lock of the week, if you've tuned in to this video just for the lock of the week, yes, it's late, but you're going to get the lock at plus money right now. I'm going with the former champ, Figueiredo. I don't care what anybody thinks. He's going to come in here at 135. He's going to be super fast and relentless. I think he's getting this fight to the ground, and he's going to strangle Rob Font. Rob Font got taken down 6 times or more to Corey Sandhagen. I don't believe Sandhagen is a great grappler. And the fact that Sandhagen beat Rob Font with his grappling is just tells me Figueiredo will come in here and submit him. You get the submission. It's $5.50. That's incredible value. Bookies are going to lose money on this one. I got a lot of sharp money coming in on Figueiredo, lock of the week. Going 7 in a row here. My lucky number 7, Figueiredo, is him. He's him. Do you agree, Jed Stocks? He's the dude this week. It's been Brazilians. So the locks have been Brazilians. They've been slight underdogs. I've been producing the plus money for my locks. And we're going to stay hot. I'm so confident in this guy. So confident. I don't care what anybody says in the comments. And I want you to comment below if you disagree beforehand, not after the fight. Let me know right now if you disagree with my lock. And let me know your 3 outcomes. Enter the giveaway. Put hashtag UFC Forecast. And you'll get my bets for absolutely free until 2024 if you can get 3 outcomes on this card. Maybe you like Rob Font for the KO and you want to completely disrupt that lock streak. Maybe they want to do that.
Maybe they do.
He's a slight favorite, 172. Some of you like Rob Font. I think you are going to lose your money, and I'm happy to take it. Very happy to take it. Let's have a shot. I'm so fired up for Figueiredo. As I talk about that fight, I get more excited to see my lock cash in tomorrow night. And Dreadstocks is going to be right beside me once again. Let's go.
Let's get it.
And yeah, obviously at the bets and the parlays at the end of this video, I'll put Figueiredo on a little something, you know what I'm saying? A little something for the little homies.
I'm going to need that other court, huh?
And we got 2 courts. So
Hey.
thank you for everybody that's been joining Patreon for $5 a month. Helps out with the forecast for some Pink Whitney for the show. Keep it entertaining. Helps out with, just my time doing all the content, giving out the bets. Okay, back from the little cut there. Let's have this shot. Couldn't find the cap for the Pink Whitney. Here we go.
Why is mine so much bigger than
Holy
yours?
fuck, man. You're going to be loaded after this show. That's why you're not saying anything. You're having the bag.
What's up?
Woo.
Whoa. That kicked.
Okay. This fight better kick. Bobby Green, Jaylen Turner. I think we're going to kick the bag in this one. I'm taking the plus money here. And Betway has a better price for Bobby Green. They have him at 280. Bet365 has him at 280. Or 262, sorry.
I don't know how he's the underdog, dude.
I don't know, man.
Like,
Originally, I had Jaylen Turner, and I didn't even look at the odds. And then a couple hours ago, I switched it. I'm all Bobby Green. I'm all Bobby Green here, man. After seeing the face-offs, the weigh-ins, the stuff backstage with Tsarukyan, I'm all Bobby Green. I can't go against him. I will not go against him. I'm not losing my money. I'm going to take that money. Let's go Bobby Green, man. He's the king. He looked very good against Grant Dawson. I can't take anything away from that. That was a very good knockout. Shut Grant Dawson down. And I think he might shut down Jaylen Turner. The reach advantage is insane. It's like 6 inches. The height advantage is going to be insane, but the gas tank for Bobby Green is going to be better. He's more experienced, and I think he's going to get this one done. I think the bookies don't have this one priced right. I think the last 4 fights, I'm going dog. We got Clay Guida, Calvin Gastelum, Deiveson Figueiredo, and Bobby Green. But to be honest with you, lock of the week is my most confident. Deiveson Figueiredo, second most confident. I think it's going to have to be Bobby Green. Dreadstocks agrees. I don't know how this guy's the friggin' underdog. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to put some money into Bobby Green very soon. And next up, we got the main event. I'm not putting any hard-earned money into this fight. Erman Tsarukyan, 136 favorite against Beneil Dariush, 325. And Dreadstocks just showed me Betway has an offer, 3 fighters to win here. If you want to take it, Erman Tsarukyan, Jaylen Turner, and Rob Font all to win. It was 325, and they're going to boost it to 475. So
one of them's losing.
They know one of them's losing. I'm going against Jaylen Turner with Bobby Green, and I'm going against Rob Font with Figueiredo. I think they're giving you the losers on that Betway boost. Don't take it. Do not take that Betway boost. They got some losers on there. And with the Betway boost, that's what they do, man. They put stuff that's going to lose. They get everybody to put the boost on or bet the boost. That's how they make their money. So never take a Betway boost or a Bet365 boost, any kind of boost that these casino books are offering. Do not do it. Never do it, because I guarantee you, those 3 fighters, one of them will lose. Maybe 2, because we think 2 of them will. But we're going to talk about this main fight. Tsarukyan was on there. This is sketchy. Main events are sketchy. I don't know why. I can't call them right. We got friggin' Brendan Allen right. But I almost switched to Paul Craig. I thought Paul Craig could make it close. Way closer than he did. And, I didn't even bet Brendan Allen. So this is another one where I'm not going to bet. I'm just going to see how the pick goes. I'm going with the favorite, though. Erman Tsarukyan. He just has proven a little bit more to me that he wants to get to the gold, wants to be a champion. He has more left in the tank. So, Beneil Dariush, I respect the guy. He could win this fight. He's a dog. He's going to fight hard. It's a 5-round fight. Anything can happen. Like I said, some of these underdogs have to hit. Unfortunately, I think Beneil Dariush could just squeeze this one out and win this fight. I'm not sure how, though. I just have a weird feeling about it. I don't want my hard-earned money on Erman Tsarukyan. I love him as a fighter. I think he should be the better fighter here. I could be way wrong. I didn't listen to anybody's predictions yet. Every week, I usually like to compare with other people's picks, like my buddy Blood Money, Johnny K picks. A lot of people listen to them. I do too. They do a great show, and they wanted me to do a show with them as well, but I don't have a webcam yet, so we're going to get a webcam, and we will do a show with Johnny K picks and Blood Money, but I'm going to watch their show tonight and see who they're taking, stuff like that. But for me, I'm going Erman Tsarukyan, not putting my money on it. Now we're going to get into the lock of the week, dog of the week, and the parlays. And Dreadstocks just showed me a bet here. And
I don't know if you want to say that.
I'm not going to say it right now. I'm not going to say that right now. We're going to save it until after the lock of the week and dog of the week. But you can tell them that bet.
I don't know if you want to dog the bet.
You're going to tell them. That could hit. That could hit, man. That could hit.
Yeah, it could.
This is a sketchy card, man. Like, there's money to be made for sure. So we're going to start it off with the lock of the week. This is where most of my money's going to go. I'm going to pull them up right now. 6 in a row. I'm going Devison Figueiredo, another Brazilian. I'm pretty high confidence in this guy. If you don't feel confident in it, if you're going the other way, may the best man win. We're going to see how it goes here. Hopefully I go 7 in a row. The lock is hot. I'm feeling pretty hot right now. It's cold in Canada, but we're going to win some money for sure. And the dog of the week, it's been a fade, man. It's been a fade. And I really like this dog. And I don't want to make it like a fade play for people because I want this dog to win so friggin' bad, man. I'm going Bobby Green, my new dog of the week. Okay? I was going Steve Garcia. Now I'm going Bobby Green. I tried to fool you with Clay Guida, but I know Clay Guida's probably going to lose, so I'm going Bobby Green. I hopefully did not jinx him. My underdogs have been terrible, but I feel like Bobby Green's the dude. And at 280 on Betway, I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to post it on Discord soon. They're going to have it before this video is posted. So get on Discord absolutely free. You get early access and shit like that. Now we got the props of the week. They've been on Discord for the past couple days, okay? One's already been taken off. Steve Garcia KO plus 400. You're going to get credited back if you bet that. I didn't bet it yet. I don't bet until Saturday morning, to be honest with you. I don't bet until last minute. Stuff can change. Stuff can happen backstage. Put your money on these fights the day of the fight, just in case anything happens. There's cancellations. It messes with your odds, stuff like that. As long as you bet 2 hours, 3 hours before the fights, you're going to be good unless there's an odd cancellation, shit like that. So we're going to start it off. I'm just going value props. I'm not going to do a lock prop, an underdog prop. We're just going to shoot 3 value props. We're going Punahele, Sorano, KO, TKO, plus 130. Take the double up. I think he's knocking out Dustin Stolfus. Stolfus' chin will not hold up here. Punahele hits hard, and he's going to make some money for Platinum. And next up, Rodolfo Bellato. Another KO here, plus 120. Take another double up. Play them together. Knockout Kings. I think they're getting it done. I think they're going to get it done. And next up, the last value prop, Devison Figueiredo, another guy that will get it done. Probably buy a submission at plus 450. That's insane.
Big money.
That's big money. I couldn't believe it was that big of money when I seen it. I thought a lot of people would be on the submission. But obviously I didn't have my early prediction show out on Monday, so people wouldn't know to bet submission yet until they listened to this show. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Fight Fiend Forecast. I do it for you guys. And you guys have been making the Fight Fiend Forecast really a thing, because without you guys, it wouldn't be a thing. Without all the support, without the likes, comments, subscribers, I wouldn't be doing it. So it's for you guys. I hope you guys make some money this week. I hope you guys had a great break, and I really appreciate your guys' support. I can't wait to see you guys in the comments and in Discord. And I also know some of yous are going to be joining Patreon, because we are on a heater. And you guys aren't going to want to miss out on some of these bets we got going. First bet, I'm going to give you a couple free ones. Tim at Knuckleheads and me, we're talking on Instagram through DM. We came up with a parlay. We wanted 4 picks on this parlay. It's a 10x, maybe even more now. First up on the parlay, we're going to pull it up. I made a slideshow for it. And Knuckleheads, if you follow them on Instagram, as you should, these guys put together a great show. They have great insight on these fights. He posted this parlay 17 hours ago. I think it was Dreadstocks. I don't have anything out on Instagram or Twitter yet. I'm behind. I have a full-time job. We're building a house. We're salting. We're shoveling. Busy, busy, busy. But I made some content, and I sent this to him 2 days ago. So he posted this 20 hours ago. I'm pulling it up for you now. Here's the treat, 10x. Brady versus Gastelum, fight to go the distance. Avila Tate, fight to go the distance. Punahele, Soriano, KO, TKO. Jamie Linhorth, the Canadian, Moneyline, 10x parlay, Knuckleheads X Fight Fiend parlay. It's coming through. Make sure you follow Knuckleheads on Instagram and on Twitter. They also have a YouTube as well. They have great insight. And Tim also posts his 4 or 5 plays each week. So they're all single bet plays for him usually, and they're definitely worth a look. He definitely does better than 50% each and every week. The worst he'll do is maybe 50%. He's sharp. He only has 200 followers, a lot less than us, but he's going to grow, and I want to help him grow. I am so happy to work with him this week, and this 10x is going to crush. And next up, Dreadstocks, the special guest, made a parlay. It's a 6-fold. It's also 10x, but
no, it's not. It's a 10x. It's a 50x.
Okay, let's see it. Let's hear it. A 50x. Now you gotta say it. We got some D-gens listening.
Oh my god!
I got a 50x. Yeah, I don't want to say it.
No,
Fuck it.
Bad, man.
It's not that bad. Some people might like it, and if it crushes, you said it here. And I'm gonna pull up Bet365 and give them a couple more bets because didn't have an early prediction show out, and people are probably pissed off. We got to build this channel up. We're going to give out some free picks, some free bets.
Well, here's the 6-fold.
What's the 50x saying?
So you take Armin, of course. He's a favorite.
Yeah.
It's nice and safe.
Should be nice and safe.
And I mean, people who are taking Gastelum aren't going to like it. Take Sean Brady. I'm doing it.
Slight favorite, yeah. And Tim at Knuckleheads liked Sean Brady. That's why we took that fight to go the distance. I'm going Gastelum. Tim at Knuckleheads is going Brady. You're going Brady. Take the fight to go the distance. This guy on his parlays, taking him to win, though.
Yeah, just taking him to win.
Maybe he gets the finish.
And then I'm going to take Silva.
Yeah, okay.
Going against your going against your...
Clay Guida, Carpenter pick. Okay, no shame in that.
Like I said, he's 41, man. He's too old.
Yeah.
You should have hung him up.
Time to hang up the nail bag, Clay Guida.
And then, but I agreed with you earlier. Bobby Green,
Bobby,
and Fig.
that's some good money to put on a parlay too.
Yeah, they're both over $2. One's almost $3. Bobby's almost $3 here. He's $2.80.
$2.80 on Betway. Yeah, Betway is giving you a better price on Bobby Green. So,
and I know it's not smart. This is probably what's gonna fuck it. But I said I was taking Brundage.
I just seen that. I was like,
I said I was taking Brundage, and I put my money where my mouth is, and my balls are big. So he's going on it. It's, don't put a lot of money on it.
50. Put a dollar for $50.
10 for 500. What's $10? It's a fucking McDonald's meal. Save your health.
What do you mean? I put a dollar for 50 for a McDonald's meal on that shit.
No.
Cody Brundage ain't winning a fucking. He ain't winning shit.
Put a dollar on it.
He ain't winning a scratch.
Here's your $1 parfait. Don't be
Parlay
silly.
Parfait.
There's your $1. Don't buy a sundae. Buy my Parlay Parfait instead. $1.
Your Parlay Parfait. Let's see if I can cook one up on the money line. Take them to win. I'm leaving Jamie Lynn Horth off because she's on the Knucklehead X Fight Fiend parlay. But we will take Wellington Turman. He was on the prelims. I had a lot of confidence in him, training with Glover Teixeira, Alex Pereira. I believe he'll get it done. And then we're going to go to the well with a guy on the Dana White Contender Series, Rodolfo Bellato. Let's take him there. Another guy on the Contender Series, Zach Reese. I'm going to skip Drakkar Close just because it's price close. Isn't that right, man? That was good.
Close.
Close is too close. Misha Tate, yeah, she can lick a Tate. I'm not picking her. She's my pick, but I'm not betting her. She's my pick. I'm not betting her. Punahele Soriano, he's already on another parlay. We don't need to get overly exposed on anything. We'll leave him off. Clay Guida, the Carpenter, he might be hanging up his nail bag or get a win. So if you want to play it by a single bet. Don't let it ruin a parlay. What else am I going to put on here? I'm not putting my lock. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not putting Gastelum. I'm not... Bobby? Bobby.
That'll be a little bit of value.
That is value. That is value.
Put it up, yeah.
I'm not touching the main event, though. I'll go with the four-legger, Wellington Turman, Rodolfo Bellato, Zach Reese, and Bobby Green. Fourfold.
This is something you can put more than $1 on.
Yeah, you could put like $5 for 40. You could put 10 for 75. You could put 20 for 150.
Look at that.
Those
are good payouts.
Those are good payouts. There's only one underdog on that one. You could do that.
It will be a great fight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight, especially when it gets to the last one and you just need that dog. So you hit the three favorites and then you're just relying on that underdog for a juicy pay, 20 for 150. Could be a nice one. Could be a very nice one.
And if it isn't, at least it's going to be entertaining.
And I was going to do another People's Parlay to double everybody's money up. 2 or 3 fighters that I think will 100% win that are favorited. But you got my picks. Patreon needs access to some bets, okay? So no more bets for you. You got the Knuckleheads X Fight Fiend Parlay. You got Dreadstocks Parlay. You got a little fourfold from me. We'll see how we do there. But Patreon is going to have access to some very good bets here. We're going to have a People's Parlay for them, which is actually called the Moneyline Magic. It's just 3 high confidence picks, 2 high confidence picks to win. And then obviously the lock of the week will be a single play for me. I'm going to bet him by submission or by finish to be safe. And I'm going to have him on the money line. So you got some bets. You got the picks.
And if you want more,
$5
a month in Patreon, join the Discord.
Listen to the man. Like $5 a month. You know, you get all my bets. You get a platinum pick sheet. You get a cheat sheet. I'd advise you guys to sign up to Patreon right now. And then you get access to all the locked Discord channels. And while you guys go do that, me and Dreadstocks, we're going to go edit the video, have a hoot, have another shot, and we'll see us tomorrow. I'm going to be posting content throughout the day. Instagram.
What time are the fights?
I don't even know what time the fights are, man. Instagram is going to have my lock of the week post out there, my dog of the week post, maybe a prop of the week post, the parlay post, my picks post. I got like 6 or 7 posts to go out on Instagram and Twitter. It's going to be a busy night for me. On top of editing the video, getting this video out there, and making it a premiere so then I can do a live chat, talk with people on the premiere. It's going to be a busy night for me. It's only, 8 o'clock here in Canada. And as we thought, the fight card is a normal time in Texas, 5 o'clock. Prelim time, 8 o'clock. Main card, that might be Eastern time. I'm not quite sure. It might be our time.
Eastern.
So check the date. Check the time. It's tomorrow. Today is Friday. 8 o'clock in Canada. Sorry it's late. Better late than never. We're going to make you some bread. Let's go get it.